quest begins. Scott bubbles, will take a knee. It'll come out on the 25. And Watson keeps it but. There was a false start. So one of those little mistakes, Jesse, that can start to add up, as we saw from the gun. Gallman pounds behind the right side.
Round talent.
2nd and 11. Tosses the slant to Scott. Short of the first down. Scott, bingo, cross midfield.
Play by Carlton Davis, but he back shoulders the throw.
Little option look, and they turn Wayne Gallman. That night, they bring Jordan Leggett in as a blocker. Gallman comes and just barrels ahead. He's over on the short side of the field. Deshaun, though, looks the other way, and that should have been intercepted. Balls. Gallman bounces back to the right side. Watson helps him lead the way. Lawson finally gets him down. Checkers game continues. 3rd and 5. Watson, a fine runner, now dumps it off, but he threw behind Gallman. From the pocket, incomplete, and it's Auburn football on Johnson. And Truitt lined up in the backfield. Again, number 10. And there was movement by that offensive line. False start. That'll cost Auburn 5.
Number 73. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
So here comes Cox back into the backfield. There's that fake and the handoff again to Truitt. Still searching. He flares. Throw back is high and caught by Marcus Davis. Davis, one of the veterans, and it down into Auburn territory. We're stopped on 4th down. Now, at the conclusion of Auburn's first series, a fair catch on a punt on their first series for 27 yards. Hands it off to Gallman, and
advantage in tonight's game.
Show blitz. Swing it to Gallman, the running back. And with a sin for the first time here tonight. Watson moves over behind him, uses him to protect, and he runs for the first down, and he is
down attempt earlier.
On 1st and 10, Watson with time goes deep down the sideline, out of bounds. So throw it from that running back position. This time he will carry it behind that right side. Crowder. 4 receivers go out. I don't see a dangerous veteran on this team. Looks like good coverage, and Teasdale will fair catch it.
Question of how many quarterbacks will we see from Auburn tonight?
Yeah, exactly. Franklin, who was the JC, wanted to disguise who's going to be in at quarterback. He hits Davis, read perfectly by the defensive back. Handed off to the wideout, nothing doing. Cloud off the side of his foot and not a good punt. Took a great bounce, though, for Auburn. Close to the 20-yard line. So they'll work with Roy Deshaun Watson to Clemson. Quarterback draw all the way, and he's out to the 22. As we go to the student quarterback, insiders in Alabama knew they wanted to get to Jalen Hurts, the true freshman. And here is Gallman busting ahead for Clemson. Coming back with him, jitterbug step, and came down and 6. Offensive line gave him time. 3rd and looking out at his offense on this 3rd and 1. Auburn brings pressure, and they stop the running back. Marcus Davis is back deep. Beautiful punt. He's going to hope it goes to the end zone, and it does. 6'5", 234. Down at the line of scrimmage. Offense. Johnson takes off again. Now the last. There's a penalty flag that was thrown.
They'll decline that.
Defense number 99.
Leads Auburn to its first down of the game. And the running back after the penalty. Johnson to the 30.
I hope not.
Johnson's back now, firing complete, and then 10. Terrific defense at the point of attack.
Yeah, it's Carlos.
Now he's got to go to work. Got a great arm. That's Davis.
Of his wide receiver.
Back quickly now, and the tempo starts. Giving it to Johnson. And this will be about a third down now. Hastings has been working well out of the slot. Johnson steps up, fires too high, and on its way, 53 yards. Hangs it high, right at the goal line. He's coming out. What a tremendous kickoff. Oh, man, what a weapon. They'll start from about the 15, or Scott comes over to the right side of the formation. Line holds low, and reception, Williams first. Wilk, Javaris Davis was giving him. Quarterback draw again all the way for Watson, who's an outstanding runner, and he's short. 2nd and 9 for Clemson. Watson going back to him for the first down, doing a terrific job, and that time they put
that Mike Williams has.
First down and 10. Here comes Gallman pounding away. Such a poised offense when you've got a veteran and a player like Watson. Hit, escapes. Gonna get the first down as he steps. Trailing by a field goal. Here comes Gallman behind some of the big ones. Cuts back. Makes the most of it to the. They show pressure. Watson stands in, delivers a strike. How about that for accuracy? Going Leggett over to the left. Williams. They wanted to give it to him for it on 2nd and 10. Going to run it with the power back Gorman, and now it's going to be 3rd and long. He's thrown for a loss. Has to step up and basically throw it away. Just though it was great.
Defense, number 23.
And that's what it
pounded straight ahead with the running back, and again that front. Deshaun Davis. There's Watson, running ability. Down by the 1-yard line. Brings Scott behind the formation. Gonna give it to Goldman. Pounds ahead. Stopped by that defensive front. Goal. It's that jumbo look. Lawrence is the left blocker. Let's see what they're gonna do. They're gonna go to the right. Goldman behind it, and he walks in. Talk about a load when the big fellas line up.
Well, Brent, they brought in 2.
Go to the studio. Pulls that one. Okay. That's a penalty of Bruce. Out of bounds. So a goal drive. He's taken over as the quarterback. Here's a quarterback draw. Tripped up. And Sean White started. John Franklin also played. Johnson sacked.
Guess who?
There is the
Venables loves to dial it up on 3rd.
Here they come. Got him again at the 15. 4th down, forced a punt. McLeod signals fair catch at midfield. The game in over a year now. And we congratulate her and Deshaun as Deshaun goes for the bomb. Incomplete. 2nd down in.
More guys in the box now. Williams is single covered outside.
They bring the receiver around. Ray McLeod. Got a little double team help. Fire for the first down to Williams. But credit that offensive line. Lawson was coming. They get it stripped. They take it away.
One person.
Fake. Looking to go downfield. Breaks a tackle for this play. 3rd down and 4. Deflected, incomplete, forced a punt. Before the intermission. And a whistle. A flag.
False start. Offense. Number 41. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Deacon a Final Four slot. Hand it off now. Big fella. Gallman carrying it and can flat out coach. When he gets off his motorcycle, he's good. Here's Deshaun Watson scrambling. And he's short of the first down. That's total yardage in the first half. 3rd down and 2. Watson, and there's a penalty flag.
Oh boy.
Ball start.
I guess, yeah, and it's, I hate to say this, it's on Jordan Leggett, number 16.
False start. Offense. Number 16. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
And he's lead
Corners on the wideouts. The Heat can't get there. Throw, and Williams with it. There's a penalty.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 31. 15-yard penalty. 1st down.
Watson's got Williams again. You know that he wants to in on 100 yards here in the first half. 83 yards already. Here is some more. Man is lighting up the Auburn secondary. That's getting Richards set. He replaced Leggett. Pounding back with Galvin. 2nd down and 7. Pump fake. End zone. Williams couldn't quite hang on.
right here.
Watson's going to take off. And you know who was helping close.
He's the most field goals in the country last year. This guy was virtually automatic.
Pulls it to the left, but through. To the goal line. Jonathan Ford reaches down. Penalty flag as he breaks free. Out to the
third. Illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 27. The penalty is half the distance.
Johnson, 3 of 4.
Wow.
And carry on hit in that backfield for a loss. He's back by the also gone in the little trickeration as they took Jeremy Johnson out, and gonna run it out, try to give the punter a little figures to give. Deshaun Watson, tremendous field position here. He's got a fair catch at the Auburn 45-yard line. And only moving defenders around. He's played very well defensively. Gallman, and keeping it was Watson after the fake. And Deshaun looks the other way and underneath to the 39. Here comes pressure. Watson stands, delivers. Williams, what a great catch. Juggles it.
Catch.
So here's the snap, and Deshaun will come back. Give it to the big fellow who protected him that time. Gallman's had another fine day.
Their defense is out.
Carlton Davis backs off now. This receiver package gonna go deep to the end zone. Williams pushing, catches out of bounds, and drop. And 7. Firing back to incomplete. It's already kicked 1 field goal here this evening. Ooh. Pulls this one through.
That was a great hole.
5. He's the JC transfer. Got the ball into Johnson's hands, and one of the few times tonight we've had a great looking run. Up, maybe that gets something going.
15-yard penalty. 1st down.
John Franklin, I think, probably
Moves the ball across midfield now for Auburn, and there is Franklin on the read, handing off again to carry on Johnson. Now they'll see what happens when Franklin gets a chance to run it. Handing off, doing a very good job. Number 5 is patient. He's 2nd down and 8. Not as much. You gotta answer me a question.
him out.
Johnson gonna fire. Got a man open, intercepted. Picked off beautifully in the middle of the field.
Talent comes over and hawks us. Watch Johnson. He's not able to get his feet set quite. Throws a little bit off balance. It's high. And Johnson comes over and just high points this football. And again, Brent, years later, turnover.
Choice is now the running back for the Tigers. Let's talk again tonight, but they've had their hands full that offensive line with this front. You can see that right there. You see the penetration.
Sticking with one guy.
3rd and 6 now. Here comes the defense. Floats one outside. Intercepted. Picked off by Halsey.
Johnson going to be coming from the right-hand side. That's Carl Lawson beating the left tackle, high it around, and just a great job of the cornerback getting his head turned around, locating the football. Carl Lawson doing a nice job not slamming Deshaun Watson, potentially getting a roughing the passer penalty.
Sean White will take the snap. He's the quarterback. Quick pitch now to the outside, and Truitt.
So do play fast.
Another quick pitch, and the receiver was in a little bit too. Fake the run, throw, diving reception.
After further review, the ruling on the field is an incomplete pass.
White brings motion. Carry on Johnson across the 25-yard line, and the umpire detected a false start.
False start, offense, number 73, 5-yard penalty, first down.
That's 7 penalty. Like they got it off just in time, ran right straight ahead with a little bigger, more powerful back. White's in trouble, and he is sacked. And coming back on him as center, he tripped over his own leg that time. 3rd down and 17. Fire complete. Just shy of the first.
Big-time playmakers. Watch the quick huddle here from Auburn.
Toss. Power. Cox got it. First down. And then Johnson back to the sideline. And they bring the wide receiver around, and he's just short of a first down. That's Truitt. Down and 1. Roll White, gonna throw back. Got it. Missed it. 9 on that play clock. Cox in motion. 4th down and 1. Johnson does not start quickly as a runner. Stopping Auburn on 4th down again. And they come with the running play. Alabama. Auburn trails Clemson 13-3. Here's Galman, the running back. I have to say, the entire...
Thank God today finally got here.
The dogs are howling. Woo. Not intercepted. Teased all the punter. They'll work with half a field. So they'll try carry on Johnson, and very good run to the 3rd.
They got him lined up right now at running back.
Yeah, they go to Cox on a direct snap. Quick pitch to the outside for the first down. Beautiful read by White. Brian Davis from St. Peter's.
He's got it again here if he wants it at the top.
Come back with carry on. And pounds down to the 15-yard line. Out at 7. Franklin, remember, had checked in as the quarterback. That read option look, and carry on Johnson. Just seeing number 5 back there has opened up huge holes for Cox coming around. Play action, going to drop it off. Nothing doing here. It is 4.
Deep water in the 4th quarter.
Big 32-yarder. The crowd can stay in this one now. 1 score down, 4th quarter. This great Clemson offense had play action. Watson rolls under pressure, steps away from it, and reception in this game. 2nd down and 2. Firing short. What a great tackle that Steel's defense, holding its helmets high. But this is a toughie at 3rd and 1. Watson communicates with his running back. Got the slash hole, and it is first down for
the zone read game, audibling at the line of scrimmage.
A little bit of an option toss to Gallman, trying to get outside.
Getting the offense into the right look.
On 2nd and 5, Got time, deep, complete to Williams. Into the red zone.
Mike Williams had won about 90% of the 50-50 balls. Deshaun Watson had thrown them.
Bowman picks up 2 yards, so it's 2nd down and 8. Quick flip now to the outside. That's Artavis Scott. There's
play too much football.
For the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense, number 28. Half the distance. First down.
play action, incomplete in the end zone.
Oh.
Davis, that Carlton Davis. Watson, no place to run. Stone back at the 17. Jonathan. A terrific job here tonight. 3rd and goal. Here comes pressure. Watson throws the end zone against it. And a grab. Touchdown. Renfro. There's Deshaun Watson. When you think of it, they've got just inside of 10 minutes. Ford from the 2. Juggle went in the 2nd, so they're breaking in a lot of new fellas here. Sean White goes deep, got a man open, complete to the 34, and freshman Kyle.
The eye discipline they had to have against this type of offense, Clemson didn't have it there.
John Franklin checks in as the quarterback, and Kerryon Johnson. I have to tell you, the runs is a penalty.
Substitution infraction against the offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
15. White back in the game. Hit on the release.
Oh, boy.
And they get away with a
Pass interference. Defense. Number 18. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Ghosting straight ahead is carrying
Their heels.
2nd and 5. So it'll be 3rd down and short. And now it's 4th down and 3. Got the first down. Hastings. And to
Kicker a year ago. He was an onside kick specialist.
White hands it off this time, and Johnson is met. This will be
School in the red zone.
deflected. One big catch in this game. 3rd down and goal for White. Looks in the freshman's direction. Overthrew it. Income.
Tigers.
4th down and goal. White fires, intercepted at the 1. The snap. And off on the end around. Johnson was lined up over there. And they
Zone read game with John Franklin in on these jet sweeps.
There's that fake. They tried that pass once before. Receiver covered. And helmet to Chandler Cox. He's going to hand it off and still get the ball back into Johnson's hands.
The guy that just has a knack for making plays.
A lot of time. Can't find the open man. And incomplete.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense, number 10. Penalty is half the distance. First down.
We're going to bring him in motion. And carry on for the goal line. Touchdown alive. Underdog Auburn strikes with a huge touchdown. Spread wide on the flanks this time. Carlson booms it away and says, all right, take it on the 20. There's Gallman again, pushed. Steps away from trouble, takes off, got a first down. A nifty first. Auburn desperate for a stop. Clemson going to keep this ball on the ground. They're going to keep this clock moving. Game clock starts on the snap. Batted away, and that stops the clock. Throwing again downfield, and Williams makes the catch on the sideline and out of bounds. 48 yards. Now they come back, and here's Gallman to daylight. Hurdles to the 23. And now 1:41 to go. And pounding away to put away their first win.
Playoff necessarily, but I still think we did learn a lot of things today.
Thrown back here at the minute and a half. Out of timeouts, too. So here's Gallman. They get him out of bounds. Gallman, getting the workhorse.
Keep the football in front of you in this prevent defense.
White's going to throw back off the fake. And then out of bounds is Orton right now. Overthrew his receiver. 3rd and 2. Making a first down, quick stop, and they've got to hurry.
Field for Sean White to exploit.
Carry on next to him.
There it is again.
Got middle open. Here we come. Marcus Davis
Into the end zone if you're Auburn.
Clock it again. White. Going deep. Got men open. Incomplete.
But that got scary for a second because
So a quick sideline and out. Maybe give themselves 3 seconds on the last play. Got to hurry now. Time's running out. You got to throw it. Clock's running out. Shows 0-0. End zone. Air. Jump ball. Knocked down and away. Clemson hangs on. John.